I pray to the divinity in you. I'll give you exactly 10 minutes for question and answers to the subject. Yes, please.
Swamiji, it occurred to me last evening that I was kind of like that student you described who knew all the answers but didn't really understand anything, memorized the book. And I want to know what part of your mind you grasp this with, because I find it very difficult. And I think I'm practicing, and I don't know what the problem is.
Can you clarify yourself?
Well, I was a really good student in college. I really was. I could memorize anything and sort of understand it. This is different, and I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I can't use that part of my mind. It doesn't.
You are not paying attention. After college, your mind was distracted. You became vikshipta.
What is that?
That I taught you, totally distracted, disorganized. Now you have to learn to concentrate your mind. You have to go through many, many phases in life, marriage, having children.
I just finished college in 1982.
So if you pay attention towards it and devote some time, it will help you.
Could you also say a little bit more about I didn't get all the different kinds of yoga you mentioned. You talked about.
Okay, I'll talk about it. Yes.
Are vrittis the same as thoughts, and if they're not thoughts,
No.
how are they different?
I am going to explain. Yes.
When I meditate, how can I quiet my mind?
How can you quiet your mind? Your meditational method should be completely systematic, and you should discipline your body and breath and mind, then it will become quiet. I am explaining why students cannot meditate.
This is questions, some of the ones that were written down.
So you read it for me.
One is a two-pronged question. It says, what does it mean to identify with the modification of the mind? If I think this is a beautiful day, how do I identify with that or assume its form?
Beautiful day of what? Why do you call it beautiful day? Why do you not call it a gloomy day? Because of its season, because of its situation. Either it's sunny day that you like, you see, you can see greenery all around, there are no clouds, there is no darkness, it's comfortable for you to walk. You see, then you call it beautiful day. Beautiful day is a statement after many, many suggestions that you give to your mind.
Another question was, how do you sharpen the booty?
That I am going to explain today.
Okay. What are the preparations a student needs to do to begin the discipline of yoga?
It's such a vast thing. What part of yoga?
They don't say.
Physical yoga, talking about breath, talking about mind, talking about pranas, talking about meditation. What is that? That's all.
That's all the questions?
Very poor questions.
Okay.
When the students do not come out with good questions, I feel that my effort is wasted.
Yeah, there's one more from somebody else. Let's try this one, see if you like this one.
That really from you.
No, I don't have it here. I have one, but I don't have it here. Are thoughts considered to be modifications of the mind? And then the second part is, are perceptions modifications of the mind?
No. Perceptions are perception, thoughts are thoughts. So you should first understand what is modification of mind. Now, you have to understand this subtle point that unless you discipline yourself, the discipline for learning the science is not the discipline that you already had. You had discipline in the colleges and universities to study things in the external world, to verify things in the external world. This discipline is entirely different. Here, you will have to take a path without movement. In the external world, you move. But when you want to go to the deeper levels of your being, there you don't move. Your discipline entirely changes. Here the word anusasana, the discipline that you have to follow, you have not yet followed it. That is why you find difficulty. It's completely a new undertaking, new task. It's not something that religions talk about, commandments. It's commitment. When you first decide, first find the necessity, find yourself. Yes, I want to know myself. There is something I am missing, something I could not receive from my orthodox, from my church, from my religion, from my priest. And yet your mind questions, so that question means you still want to know something. You are not fully satisfied. How your mind can be calm? Not possible. So Patanjali offers something to such seekers. And first thing he says, you have to discipline yourself. Now, then, therefore, O inspirer, O aspirant, you have to discipline yourself. If you don't have a zeal, a vigor, determination to discipline yourself, forget it. You cannot follow the path. You see. Learning in the external world, learning outside, has nothing. I tell you, when I used to study in Shantiniketan, few books wouldn't satisfy me. So I was asked by my professors not to put question in the class, because I used to study related books and pose questions, and tough questions for them. Please, don't ask questions in public. You can privately ask the questions. First of all, you should learn something about the subject. Second, you should find that you really feel like knowing something you want to know. Are you prepared for the journey from gross to subtlest aspect of your being? Are you competent enough to discipline yourself on all levels, physically and mentally both? Patanjali directly hits the point, and that is called chitta.